G'day everybody, I'm Justin Darcy from buyracehorse.com.au and joining me today is Dave as a party from Dream Thoroughbreds, and we'll be talking about the Extreme Choice by Skelter colt. So Dave, would you be able to tell me where you purchased him from?
Yeah, thanks Justin. We purchased him from the English Classic Yearling sale in February 2020. He is Bob's eligible and entered for the English Race Series, of course. Yeah.
What was it that made you interested in buying him at the sale?
Yeah, well this horse, we identified him as having a colt that had a great temperament, medium-sized colt, nice walk on him. His temperament really got us. That yearling sale, it was a real windy conditions. It was raining a lot. It was hard for horses to parade, and we saw this horse 3 or 4 times, and Lenny Russo, Bluegrass Bloodstock, and I really just loved the way he moved and was able to cope with the conditions of that sale.
I've seen a photo of him and I know he does look a lot like his dad, so who's going to be the lucky one to be training him?
Yeah, so he's going to be trained by Anthony Freedman, who also saw this colt at the Classic Sale and had him as the colt that he had on top of the yearling sale for him. So Anthony and Dream Thoroughbreds have joined together again, like we did with I Am Immortal, to race this horse in partnership.
How far is he into his preparation at the moment?
Yeah, so this colt has been broken in. And he's now just finished his breaking in process, had some time out, then come back for another prep. He's been trained out of Pinecliff. He's only just effectively finished that prep in the last day or so. So he got out to Pinecliff and has been doing some barrier work. Had a bit of a gallop late last week and sprinted up the last sort of furlong and showed us that he's got a bit of exciting talent there that we can't wait to sort of get into once he starts really opening up in later preps.
Are there any extra finer details you'll be able to tell us about this colt?
Yeah, well this colt, as I said, is by Extreme Choice. As you mentioned earlier, he's actually a very much a like father, like son. Looks like Extreme Choice was. He's a medium-sized colt. He looks like he's going to be a 2-year-old runner like his dad was. His dad won the 2016 Blue Diamond Stakes as a 2-year-old, and then he came back as a spring 3-year-old and won the Open Weight for Age Moyer Stakes. So Extreme Choice was a horse of extreme, exceptional talent. This horse looks exactly like, of all the yearlings we inspected of Extreme Choice, I think this one looks more like his dad than all of them. And he's out of a mare called Skelter, who has his half-sister is a horse called Prophet's Thumb that a lot of people would know, who's raced quite successfully, a black type winner in Sydney and Melbourne. Prophet's Thumb is actually currently still the 1100 metre track record holder at Randwick. So there's a lot of speed in the family. This colt looks like he's following on in the footsteps of his dad and what's happened in this family. So we're pretty excited about this colt.
Thank you for joining me, Dave. He certainly does look a colt to be following from the Dream Thoroughbred stable.
Thanks.